Yeah, it's good to sit down with him, whether you got kids, if you're married, just want to sit down. Chad Reach and his team can figure it out. There he is joining us today. Benny's on holidays. The commish, Kyle McIntyre from a snowy Swift Current.
Yes. It's the only place where winter does not make sense.
That's not the sign on the edge of town, Kyle. Winter does not.
That's where life makes sense, right? And then whenever something doesn't go someone's way in Swift Current, they always say, "Oh, of course, that's where life makes sense."
I know because Swift Current couldn't get here to play, I think it was 2 games today, the U15 girls and the U15 boys. So things are being rescheduled and they're juggling things around. Have they opened up the highway? Do you know? Has it gotten any better out there?
So I was on the blower twice today at 8 o'clock in the morning for about an hour, and then I went out at noon again. And at noon, we're pretty close to the golf course and to the overpass. There had to be 45 semis lined up on the overpass because the highway was closed. And so I think it's slowly getting better. Like, it's clear right now and it's melting, but there's still a huge volume of snow. Like, there must be 3 feet of snow at least.
Yeah, that's and then you get the blowing and all that. But knowing the Southwest, she could all be gone by tomorrow afternoon.
Later tonight, yeah.
Next Tuesday or Wednesday, it's 16 degrees in the banana belt.
The banana, get the wrenches out, start swinging them. Hey, we're getting down to the nitty gritty here, and if I read things correctly, this Battleford in Kindersley game tonight for Kindersley is massive.
Well, you know what? It's big for Battleford too, Barney.
Oh yeah.
So really, the only positions that have been determined in our leagues in terms of playoffs right now are first, and that's going to be the Bombers, and then we got sixth. Like, Melford is firmly entrenched in sixth. Melville is fairly secure in seventh, and then we got 4 teams that are going for between second and fifth. So Yorkton right now they're in second, but yeah, if they don't have a good weekend against Melville, they might not finish in second. Nipawin is going for second. Battleford's going for second. Like it is. Weyburn is going for second. It's absolutely insane. And so Kindersley has 2 games against Battleford. Estevan has 2 games against Weyburn. And Melville and Yorkton have 2 games against one another. And then Nipawin plays Melford for its final game. So it's going to be up in the air right until the last game of the seasons. 336 games. We're almost determining nothing because of the parity in the league this year.
How happy does that make you?
Well, it makes me very happy. It's not very good for the blood pressure or the hearts of our coaches or some of our fans. But from a league's perspective, we have seen parity like we have never seen before. We always say there's lots of parity in the SJHL, but really this year, it's been exceptional.
Speaking of that, you got 2 teams that are having a tough year, though. Warman and Larange, right? They fell behind. How are they doing, though, otherwise? They're good otherwise? I know Larange has gone through a coaching change.
The attendance Sharkey has been very good. So Larange, as people may or may not know, moved into the JRMCC arena on the Larange Indian Band Reserve this year. It's a beautiful facility. The community has been very welcoming. I went up to a game on Friday night, last Friday, and Bob Beattie, of course, is in for Kevin Kaminsky, who's on a bit of a leave. So thinking about Kevin. But probably their largest crowd of the year, almost 700 people. And nice. A ritual that existed when Bob coached in 2009, 2011. He won the league championships. Fans used to throw burbot on the ice after goals. And so I bet on Friday night, it was 75 game. There was 25 burbot thrown on the ice at various times. So I think they're turning the corner positively there. I'm not sure kind of what the long-term prognosis for Kevin is, unfortunately, and I can't really speak to that. But I know they got a good young team up there. They got good fan support. They're in a beautiful facility that has a great dressing room. So I think they're on the upward trend. Warman has been a real success story this season, other than in the win column, but they did do a lot better than any Notre Dame team has done in the last 4 or 5 years. So the record is better. The points are better. Their attendance has been outstanding. They're probably averaging about 780 fans per game. The in-game experience has been tremendous. They also have a young team. They're going to be in our SaskTel game of the month on Friday, where they're going to play another young team, Humboldt, who's still in the hunt for the 8th and final playoff spot. So that's going to be a good opportunity to showcase Warman and showcase 2 of our young teams that are going to have a bright future next year.
Love that.
I wanted to ask you while we get you today, and I appreciate you doing this against the SJHL report. The commish, Kyle McIntyre, is with us for Chad Reach, Senior Wealth Advisor, GP Financial. I was talking to some gentlemen the other day, and they were saying, I think the SJHL is going to go a little bit younger. They're going to pull a lot of these third-year midget or U18 kids because they can play. And some of them are playing well. I think a lot of people are pointing at Cash Lanigan and what he's doing in Yorkton. And then maybe it is a couple of years in the SJ, and then the WHL, maybe there's a year or a couple of years in that. Just as hockey people and shooting the breeze around the rink, could you see that? Are we seeing that maybe a little bit more, Commish?
I don't know. You know what, Barney? I would say this. Like hockey development for kids is like no kid develops in a linear pathway. Mm-hmm. It's very different. Every kid is very individualistic. It's very different for every single kid. Like, Cash Lanigan, he's coming to Yorkton. He's one of our Rookie of the Year finalists. He's had a tremendous year. He plays a different game. He's a hard-nosed 200-foot guy who can put the puck in the net. And for him, this year development will be good for him because it may give him the opportunity to play in the Western Hockey League, but he may stay in the SJHL too. I don't know, like the WCDM, we are a developmental league, the Western Canadian Development Model. We do have kids who have been placed by Western League teams in our league, like Finn Warner, goalie that was placed by Everett up in Flin Flon. He is absolutely outstanding. Ethan Dundas, who is playing in Warman right now, kid from Regina. He's featured in our SaskTel Player of the Month and our SaskTel Game of the Month. He's had a good year. He's developing nicely with the Wolverines. So it really depends. I don't think there's going to be a mass exodus of kids out of the 18U AAA league because you look at that league, it's outstanding, and so I think it's really gonna depend on the depth of a team or what a team needs, maybe the age of a roster on a team. Maybe in terms of what's best for a player's development, like if you've played 2 years in the AAA league and you're not getting any better, maybe the next step for you is to play at a higher league, whether it's the Western League or whether it's the SJHL, or maybe you're a late bloomer and you're a kid who maybe played 15 UA in Saskatoon or Regina and you're a late bloomer, and so then you've played maybe as a 16 or 17-year-old in the 18U league. Maybe you don't make the jump to the SJHL till you're 18. I don't think there's any kind of a pattern that you can point your finger at and say this is the way it is. Like the thing that I would say, Barney and Sharky, you guys know, you've been around hockey. Like why are we so interested in forcing kids' development? Like, let a kid play at the level that he can play at, boy or girl. Let him have success. Let him get confidence, and then they can take that into the next level, right? Like, I hate when you take a kid up at a young age and then they're sitting in the stands eating popcorn. Like the part of the WCDM, like you cannot do that. You can't trade an underage kid. You have to play him a certain amount of minutes and games. And I think that's good. And my advice to parents, don't force your kids' development. Let your son or daughter play at whatever level they're going to play at, where they're going to gain confidence and experience success. That is the best thing for future development, is confidence and success at the lower level.
Tuesday night
Can we record this and blast this out regularly? Like that.
It won't matter, Sharky. People don't listen.
It should be preached from the mountaintop. Yeah,
man.
I know it's easy. It's easy to say on one point,
Barney,
and then the other point there's
in that circance right now. You're
in the middle of it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And Sharky and I will hunt you down if you're one of those parents.
Those parents are still out there. Love them. Yeah, I ruined more kids' careers. Yeah. Ruined them.
I told my boy, I said, you're playing senior hockey next year in leader. 75 a game, sticks.
6 of gas.
Let's pull up the power rankings while we got you here.
Are these Benny's power rankings?
Yeah, it's SportsCage.com is where you can find them. How about that number 3 seed Melfort Mustangs? We always knew Blevs wasn't going anywhere.
You know what? And the thing was, Trevor and I had lots of conversations this year around Christmas time when he was coaching the World Junior A Challenge team, where he won a silver medal for Team West. And he and Rick Oakes, his head of player personnel, they were confident in this roster. But to Trevor's credit, he sat down all his veteran players. He said, you know what, guys, like, is there anywhere you want to go? What should we do here? He got some input from his players. His own players were confident. They were playing the right way and doing the right things. They were just not getting bounces. And so they wanted to keep the band together and give it one last crack. And so they made very few moves on the trade deadline. All the veterans stayed in place. And the one thing I'd say about Trevor the last few years that I've spent lots of time around that team, they have a real positive culture and a real good team chemistry.
Yeah.
And so those kids they stuck together like a band of brothers, and they've gone on a run. They're on about a 12-game heater. Like, it's incredible. They're still playing the same way, but they're getting some bounces and they're playing with more confidence and they're playing as a team.
And it's like everybody's going to be like, we do not want to play.
Nobody wants to play them. Flin-Flon doesn't want to play them. Weyburn doesn't want to play them. Battleford doesn't want to play them. The only team that wants to play them is Nipawin, and Nipawin has beat them 6 of 7.
Oh.
So if that matchup happens, like there will be a message sent one way or the other in the game between Melfort and Nipawin that's coming up here. Because if they're going to play each other in the first round, that's going to be one heck of a battle, and Nipawin has Melfort's number.
Well, there you go. That's who you want then.
And it's a short hour drive, under an hour.
Yeah, it'd be great for fans. It'd really be good for both the franchises. It's like Melville Yorkton. I'm sure Yorkton doesn't want to play Melville.
Yeah.
But that would be absolutely tremendous for both those communities. Like the way that both of them support their teams, and how both those communities are intermingled. Like, it'll be tremendous for fans, and probably average 1,500-1,600 a game. It'll be great for those two franchises.
Oh, okay. Commish, go fire up the snowblower again. Go help some of those semi-drivers. Take them some warm soup.
Yeah.
Some blankets.
Yeah, I'll get right on that.
Hey, I like that lid, by the way.
Yeah.
That's a nice lid.
That's nice. So this is actually, I'll take it off and you'll see my bad salad. So this is UPL. They're our playoff sponsor.
Yeah.
And we're giving these out to the UPL Playoff Performer of the Night. So throughout the playoffs, every game we will choose one top performer from all the franchises, and we'll give that to one of those players. And also, if we have a UPL overtime challenge in playoffs, and with the parity this year, we're thinking that we're probably going to have a few playoff games that go into overtime. The first person who correctly guesses the overtime goal scorer will get one of these hats as well.
There you go. Good idea, Commish.
A little more gambling. Love it.
Thanks for hopping on today.
Hats left?
Oh, yeah, we're going to give one away here right away.
Yeah.
Yeah, awesome.
And,
those are great.
You're not in town Saturday?
I'm in town next Tuesday, Wednesday.
No, are you in Swift on Saturday?
Oh, Swift and Saturday, yes. I'm going to be in Warman on Friday for our game of the month and some meetings. And then what time's your game? 2:00?
2 something, yeah. So maybe pick me up. Maybe pick me up. Let's go have a lunch at Wong's. I'll buy you a dry rib.
Okay, if I'm back in time, I will do that.
See you, buddy. Appreciate you.
Okay, take care, guys. Thanks.
There he is, Commissioner of the SJHL, Kyle McIntyre. Join us right now, 936-6262, 306 area code. You call if you haven't won anything in the last 30 days and you want one of these SportsCage SJHL hats.
They're beauties.
There's like 2 left, maybe 3. Oh, man. They're a hot commodity. Call right now.
Guys,
you got to be able to pick it up here, have someone to pick it up here. We don't ship these bad boys. It was for Chad Reach, Senior Wealth Advisor, GP Financial. Your employee plan might not be right for you. You might want to sit down with Chad and his team, gpfinancial.ca. We'll be right back. It is a SportsCage streaming through our YouTube channel at sportscage.com.